Gus March Phillips, I have a mission I want you to lead. Thank you, Sergeant.
What's the plan?
To neutralize the German U-boats in the North Atlantic.
I wanted to reinvigorate my love for filmmaking. I wanted to get back into a job which was going to be the most enjoyable and really sort of get my creative juices flowing again. And so when I heard that Guy was doing this, it was an immediate draw. For me, my most enjoyable job has probably been The Man from U.N.C.L.E. with Guy, and arguably my best job as well. And so the opportunity to come back on to a project like this, to work with Guy with this sort of subject matter, was a no-brainer for me. And so I jumped in with both feet very eagerly and very happy to be here.
Being approached about this movie was a unique experience. I was filming Reacher, and I got a call from my team that Guy Ritchie had a film, and he wanted me to take a look at the script. So I read it over a weekend and was, this is the kind of movie I think actors dream about doing, and of course working with Guy, it's anybody would say yes. So I'm reading this script going, I don't know. There was no character attached to it. They just wanted me to read it, and I loved it. I was riveted by the story, and I also couldn't really get a gauge of like who they were interested, because it could go either way. There was one character that was written like he was huge. There was another character that I was very interested in because he's kind of he's the character I'm playing now, but he was a badass. And so I was like, I told my team I loved the script, and Guy wanted to jump on a Zoom. So I get on a Zoom with Guy, and usually, there's like a few minutes of chit chat and you get to know each other. And then it's like, okay, so let's talk about this character. Let's talk about this movie. What do you see? What do I see? Is our vision aligned? And there was none of that. He was like, you look like a barbecue kind of, you love barbecues. You want to have a barbecue with me? And I was like, sure, I'd love to have a barbecue with you, Guy, anytime. He was like, do you want to do the movie? I was like, sure, I'd love to do the movie if you would like for me to do the movie. He was like, great, let's do the movie. I was like, okay. So I called my team and I was like, I think I just got the offer for the movie. I don't know if that was sincere. It seems too easy. But that was it. And then we did a deal for the movie, and then I'm playing Anna's Lesson.
Not sure it's working, Lasson. Captain looks rather agitated.
I love being on the water, and so the opportunity to actually be at sea again while shooting was extraordinary. I think in this day and age, one would normally expect to be on a green screen stage and at most on a gimbal, but not even that, maybe just a bit of camera movement like this. But something about being on the water, something about being off such a beautiful coastline like we have here in Turkey, it really helps sell the world and the feeling, and so you can really get in touch with it. And also it creates a wonderful bond between the cast and the crew and everyone on that particular vessel, because we're not getting to just disappear off to our various corners and our various stations, and we're on the boat all day long, come rain or shine, and it feels like a real camaraderie gets built that way.
It was great to be out at sea, and I was pulling up to the ship one day with Henry Cavill, and I looked at him and I was like, this doesn't happen, Only movies like this bring you to places like this, where we look behind us, we've got the mountains of Turkey, these beautiful azure waters, and this old pirate ship that we're pulling up to. I was like, this TV doesn't give you this. Very few jobs do. I said, this is like a dream, And he was like, agreed. It's just so cool to be a part of something like this.